Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Crisler Center for today's matchup between the University of Michigan and Liberty University. This is the second round matchup in the WNIT preseason tournament. I'm Alex Kramer, and I'm here with Liberty Bay, and we're going to be here for WCBN Sports today to broadcast over your airwaves today. So how are you doing today? Good. So we're meeting the starters right now for Michigan. But for Liberty, let's go first. They're going to start number 3 today, Johnson, number 10. Johnson, Graham, number 20, Shannon, and number 30, KK Barber. For Michigan, they're going to try out KK Flaherty to start. Number 10, 15, Haley Brown, number 30, and number 11, Julian Thompson. That was the second game for Michigan this year. The first game was a domination Friday. The first game of the WNIT. So Liberty also played last week. Bears, and they also got a win by more than 10. So what do you think is the biggest difference between these Definitely agree. You see Michigan, they won last game against George Michigan, 29 points. They ranked with, this is the opener for us here at WCBN Sports, so it's the first time we're going to see the freshmen. So we got 2 freshmen big wins, 15, Haley Brown, and starting activation, 3-4 right away. And then we got number 20, Asia Church, just guards to play back up the line, back up 2 maybe. So what do you think of the 2, and what do you think they're going to provide us the team that we lost last year? I don't think we're in this starting she's a great scoring guard. And, she's adapted assists. That's not an aspect of the game. We saw her have one. So she can score. She's a great scorer, but that's the big time. If we could really have her add into the game to make the team this team has that one. Ready for the tip right now for Liberty is going to be the 21 Kenny Green, and for Michigan it should be the 30 Haley Thom. So let's see what we're going to do today. We're going to have a great game. Crisler is about half full right now. Not a giant student section today. Everybody's studying for midterms, right? And Thom's going to control the tip. It goes to Dunstan, passes to Flaherty. Flaherty's on the wing. She's driving in. Green's guarding her right now. Inside to Thom, who is an easy layup for the first 2 points of the game. And then Johnson is bringing the ball up the court. Looks like Michigan's falling back into a 2-3 zone right now. Haley Brown's in the corner right now. Let's see what they're doing. They're passing it around. They shoot a 3, which splashes home for them. 3-2 Liberty right now. And it seems like Michigan's running right now. Kaylin Flaherty passes it up to Haley Thom, who tips off her fingertips and goes out of bounds. First turnover of the game. That was a big problem for Flaherty last game. Johnson dribbles up the court, passes it to Vega. KK Barber's at the head of the offense. She dribbles it inside, and she's going to, she puts up a layup that misses. But Thumb playing great defense. She doesn't get the block there, but that's definitely a shot she rejected. Let's see, Thumb at the top. She passes it to Dunstan. Dunstan's a passive player. She doesn't like to shoot very much, but she plays great defense for us. Flaherty's heading up the offense right now. She's dribbling at the top of the key. Passes to Munger. Passes it to Dunstan. Flaherty's coming off a screen from Thumb. She's got it at the right corner. She pops a three right now that rattles home. Great shot to make it 5-3 Michigan. Green's taking it up right now. She's dribbling around. This 2-3 zone seems to be stifling Liberty a little bit here. She passes it to Vega, who passes it inside to number 21, Kenyon Green, who was an offensive travel right now. So it looks like a turnover bug hitting both teams a little bit right now, kind of hard. A little sloppy basketball here early. Liberty's going to settle into a little bit of a press, which causes a tip ball, but it's not going to be a turnover. Almost a turnover. Don't wish for those, buddy. Tip ball was a lazy pass by Flaherty. Dunstan passes it into Flaherty. Flaherty's dribbling at the top of the key right now. She's going to her right. Passes to Dunstan. Got a little bit of screen action with Brown and Flaherty right now. Flaherty's going to drive in, put up a little floater that hammers home. Flaherty's already got 5 points today. She's looking strong right now. Green dribbles the ball up court, excuse me. Passes it on the outside to Green. He passes it down to Barber. Across the court to Johnson Graham. And that's a steal. Oh, no, they're on the ground. Let's see here. Looks like it's about to be a jump ball. Yes, jump ball. Great play by Dunstan to get her hand in there and cause the steal. It's gonna stay with Liberty, but that gets the possession arrow back to Michigan.
Michigan's playing very active defense right now. They're moving around a lot. It's really giving Liberty a...
Dunstan and Thumb are just dominating in the middle of that zone right now. Munger guarding Johnson Graham right now. The band acting as the student section, trying to count them down. And who is that? Barber shoots a three that airballs. Looks like the band's actually having a little bit of effect here. Shanny airball right now. No one's back for Michigan, but Haley Brown passes to Dunstan. Dunstan passes to Flaherty, already down court. And Flaherty loses the ball as her second turnover of the game. She's going to have to take better care of it if we're going to want to win this game by a lot. Let's see, Green travels it up. Pass inside. Nope, she's going to be fouled by Haley Brown. Oh, there's a travel. That's 2 travels for them. So Flaherty and the entire Liberty offense are having a little bit of turnover travels. Haley Brown passes him to Dunstan. Liberty's at a weird press right now. Flaherty pump fakes from 3, takes a shot, and it rattles off just slightly. Johnson Graham with the board, passes up to Green, who's going to drive inside, pass out to Barber, who's going to put up a shot, which is going to go in. It's an easy layup. And Liberty's running faster than Michigan right now. Michigan's trying to run, but Liberty with that press is stifling a little bit. Munger takes a pump fake, passes out to Brown, who shoots from the free throw line, and that's money. Haley Brown. This freshman looks pretty good. He's got 2 today. Green's traveling up court. This 2-3 zone. Michigan's definitely got their hands up as Barnes Rico's yelling it out to him right now. You saw Flaherty take a lot of plays off last year, but she's not doing that this year. Dunstan with her hands up. Johnson Graham has the ball, and Kaylin Green with the shot. Air balls it. That is her second air ball of the day for Liberty. Haley Brown's going to take it in. Passes to Dunstan. And this looks like a little bit of a 2-2-1 press. She passes to Flaherty, who's going to miss again, just off to the right a little bit. And it looks like Keon Green with the board right now. Pass it up to Nene Johnson. And Green taking the 3, but getting the board is Barber. That was a rough foul by Thumb. You got to love the aggression down there trying to get that board.
Both playing really sloppy. Both playing aggressive defense.
Johnson's going to pass it in. It's Liberty ball. Michigan stifling them right now. Munger gets a hand on it, and it is going to be out on her, but that's great defense by Munger. Johnson, their point guards, going to pass it in again. She gets it in this time to Barber. Barber passes it back to Johnson. Clarity's got her hands up with Johnson. Jordan looks like a screen from Barber. Passes it to Johnson Graham, who passes it back to Johnson. Too many Johnson in this game for Liberty. The zone's stifling them a little bit, and Munger gets her hand on it again. Flaherty looks like she's going to get the steal here. We got a 1-on-2 here, 1-on-3 here. Let's see. Oh, and Flaherty just passes it out of bounds. It's her third turnover of the day. So I have to settle down. I think Michigan's trying to run a little bit today, trying to beat them on pace, but, you know, it's going a little too fast right now, and they just need to slow the ball down. You can see a lot of the band and a lot of the fans in the stadium today just moving their hands down, just trying to get them to slow down. You know, they're going fast, and you can see Flaherty's already got 3 turnovers today. She had 8 against George Mason. Green's got the ball at the top of the key now. They're passing it around the zone, passing it around the top. Let's see what they do. Oh, Brown almost tackles Johnson Graham. Johnson Graham's going to drive in, kick it out to Shea Verga, who barely hits the rim. Board for Liberty, but Thumb eventually gets the board after the putback. She passes it out to Dunston, who passes it to Munger down court. He's going to get it into Brown, who's got it right down low and gets blocked by the rim. That's rough. Green's got a 1-on-3 here. She's going to slow it down, it looks like. Passes it down to, that looks like it. No, that's going to be 2 shots for Kayon Green, controlling the ball on by herself. That's going to take us. Michigan's not a particularly big look bit bigger than them, but you know, Thumb getting 2 fouls is gonna put our entire front line a little bit of a disadvantage here. You know, we definitely play small sometimes, and we're gonna Michigan's gonna put in Haley Brown at the 5, play some Kayla Robinson, maybe a little Keisha Peace down at the 4. But you know, that's a definitely a small disadvantage for defense down low. I think the 2-3 zone is definitely stifling Liberty right now, and Michigan's playing great defense, but on the offensive side of the ball, we're a little fast right now. Flaherty, I know I've said that. I feel like I've said that a million times during the broadcast already, but Flaherty's just gone too fast right now. 3 turnovers already, almost half a bunch from George Mason. And we wanted to slow the ball down and really control that offense, and I don't think we've seen that yet today. Without a doubt. Dunston, Brown, Thumb does go to the bench. Flaherty's still out there. Munger's out there, making an appearance for in place of Thumb is going to be number 20 freshman Deja Church. So we are going to see Michigan go to a smaller lineup. I'm just see here. This is my first time at Crisler for a women's game this year. See who's going to take the ball up from Michigan. It's going to be Flaherty. It's going to be Church. And as Liberty's taking the second free throw here, she makes the second. She misses the first, and it is going to be Church at the. Oh, but she dribbles through the press and she passes to Brown. Brown's going to dribble the ball up, pass to Church, pass to Flaherty. And this press is not really stifling Michigan at all as Dunston has the ball up top. Flaherty has it on the corner. She's going to need a screen from Brown. Looks like they're trying to play a little 1-2 game. She passes to Munger. He's got a wide open three. Splash. Great shot from Munger. 12-6 Michigan. First points of the game for Munger. Green passes it up. She takes it up. They're passing it around the three-point arc a lot today. Let's see what happens. Oh, she passes it inside. That's going to be a 2-point bucket for number 21, Keon Green. She had the second team high in points, 7 points against Oakland. And she's the catalyst for the starting lineup. Munger passes the ball in the key again. She passes it inside of Dunston. Dunston's going to take an early shot here. And she misses here. Green gets the board. She's running up court. Now, it looks like Liberty's slowing it down a lot. I don't think they like the pace of that start. She passes it over to Johnson Graham. Munger's playing aggressive defense. And let's see, who's that? Liberty took a three and airballed it. And it looks like it's a blocking foul on Liberty. Munger went in for a layup. And number 3, Nene Johnson tried to take a charge and ended up being blocked. Oh, it looks like we have a 5-person shift about to come in for Liberty. Munger's at the line right now.
Look at that. I've never seen that before. The entire team is so
Deafness is stiffening. It's crazy. Munger makes the first free throw. 13-8 now. Let's see here. Don't have a great knowledge of Liberty, so it's going to be a battle for me. So the entire starting lineup comes out for Liberty. Comes in number 40, Molly Reagan, number 24, Eva Ilicic, who was the leading scorer for them in the Oakland game. She made 5 threes, which is amazing. The point guard now is going to be, see that number 12, Ashton Baker, who's a freshman from Virginia. See, number 24 takes the ball. Passes it over to number 35, Ola Makra from Poland. Ilicic has the ball. Has it inside to Ola. He's going to take a shot and rattles it off. Haley Brown had the board, but it gets taken away from number 14, who will complete the lineup out there, Leela Sellers. Looks like Michigan is double-teaming the ball now. Barker's going to take the ball up top. Passes out to number 14. He's going to take a three, and that is no good. Flaherty with the board. Smallest girl on the court getting that board. You got to love to see that. So you can dribble the ball up the court. Dunston sets a screen. Dunston passes it off to Munger, who's going to pass it into Brown. Brown's got a one-on-one. She's going to take a layup here. Hard foul, but she makes it anyway. It's 2 points for Brown, and she's going to try to get the end one now. Got to love the aggression from that freshman. Barnes Rico's on the court right now. She's not happy with Church right now. Church is getting an earful right now. So is Dunston. Brown at the line. Nails it to complete the 3-point play. 17-8 now for Crisler Arena. Michigan's winning. Crisler Center, excuse me. 24 battles it up. It looks like it goes off her foot, but there's no call. Oh, it goes off the leg of Deja Church. That's going to be Liberty ball. Now Liberty moved the ball up court, but it does look like that 3-2 zone has gone away for Michigan. Oh, no, they're gonna fall back. No, they're just playing man-to-man now. Deja Church knocks the ball out of number 14's hands, but it's still gonna stay Liberty ball here. Yeah, I definitely think that they're trying to force more turnovers now. Looks like they're trying to slow our brand on offense and defense. Oh, but they fall back into a 3-2 zone now. Which is odd considering they're smaller right now. They're definitely trying to take away that 3, but it doesn't matter because number 24 is going to take it anyway. And I can't tell if that hit the rim, but if it did, then it barely did. Fans are starting to yell air ball. Flaherty's down at the top of the key now. Passes to Dunston, who tries to pass it back to Flaherty, but Flaherty doesn't want it. Munger has the ball now. Inside to Brown, who's going to power her way there for a foul. You see Brown playing the 5 right now, and she's not shying away. Oh, that was an offensive foul. Oh, no, they called it, I think they called it travel there. No, it's just called a chicken wing there. Man, I got all riled up talking about the freshmen too.
Michigan can do it.
A little bit of, looks like a 3/4 press, but they're definitely trying to double team. It looks like an arm bar on Deja Church. That's their first foul of the game. I like the balanced offense Michigan is showing right now. 5 points from Brown, 5 from Munger, 5 from Flaherty. You know, you're looking at that, a lot of that bounce right now. And you got 2 from Domes on the bench, but when you're expecting points to come from these 3, and they're definitely not showing that right now. Let's see, took a 24 pass it on the outside, pass it to the top, and the keyword number 12 takes it. There's 2 3s on, but she had 34 has a wide open 3 that rattles home. It's Bridget Redstack, freshman from Ohio. Flaherty's going to drive in, pass it to Dunstan, who's going to take it up with power here. She gets the board, though, pass it out to Flaherty. She's going to take it out to the 3-point arc, slow down a little bit. She's going to drive in, pass it to Dunstan, who's going to pass it to Church. Church at the top of the key, pass it to Munger. Pass it to the corner where Flaherty is. Flaherty's always around. She takes a 3. And that's going to go to the top, and that's going to go over the basket, go out of bounds. But still, you like the aggression from Flaherty. She's looking for a shot early. Number 40 is going to come out of the game right now. Let's see. 25, Eplin Bonnie. So it's looking at 14, passes it to number 35. He takes a shot and misses. Brown with the board. Passes it. I don't know if she's going to keep it. Pass it to Church now. He'll take it up the right side. She's driven to the top of the key. Dunstan passes to Flaherty. Flaherty makes a girl miss. Goes up for a foul. There, she's going to go. She's going to make 2 shots there. That's a foul on number 34, Bridget Restad.
That was a good drive.
Flaherty's at the line now. Bounce bounced her. Looks like Kayla Robbins is about to come in from Michigan. Flaherty with the first. She's taking the second right now, and that's Robbins. Looks like Robbins is going to come in for Flaherty. And that's going to be interesting to see where the offense comes from. In the exhibition game against Grand Valley State, Munger definitely took over when Flaherty came out. We're definitely doing a 2-2-1 press now, and we're looking to speed up Liberty a little bit. Oh, and both, wow, I've never seen that before. Both Deja Church and Jillian Dunstan both went for a charge, and it worked as the charge is calling Jillian Dunstan. I've never seen that before. They did. They both went for that charge, but it worked. We got an opportunity. It does look like Church is
6 people on the floor.
Oh, yeah. Yep, Church runs out. Who came in? Flaherty came back in for Church. That was the shortest break I've ever seen.
8 seconds off.
Munger going to pass it in, or I'm sorry, Dunstan pass it to Munger. Munger's going to take it up. It looks like everybody's falling into a 1-2-2 zone. Munger gets it across half court to Flaherty. Hug in that half court line. Passes to Brown. Flaherty makes a girl miss and shoots it and misses. But Dunstan gets the board. Gotta love that. She puts up a shot and misses there. That's gonna be the end of the first quarter. Michigan's winning 19-11 right now.
They kept their lead. It's 19-11 at the end of the first.
I was really impressed with the defense that Michigan showed in that first quarter. Flaherty's playing a lot more active defense than she did last year. Bowman was very aggressive. Probably a little too aggressive there. But Dunstan doing what she does best. She was much more aggressive than I've ever seen her beat you. I think she took 3 shots. I don't know if I've seen her take 3 shots the entire game. Michigan's winning the rebound battle right now, 10-8. But Liberty does have 4 offensive rebounds in the block. So, I think we're seeing that definitely against the smaller ball that Michigan had to play with in that back. We have to have that Crisler Center. Yeah, Liberty's taking a lot of threes. I know we saw that in their opener against Oakland. They already have 10 threes right now. They have 2 makes, but they're definitely shooting from inside, playing that Warriors brand of basketball.
Outside, have them shoot more, and it looks like they aren't making as they would like.
Exactly. I was interested to see them switch to 3-2 zone and then a press there to try to speed Liberty up. It was interesting, and I think it worked. Liberty was a little shook there at the end, and we saw that a lot of those turnovers came towards the end of the game. But Liberty's defense, they can't press for most of that first half. Michigan. Oddly enough, Michigan played better. I think more in control when they were playing against the press. They looked like they practiced against it. I think Barnes Rico definitely saw this from that other team in their Oakland game, maybe from the and this is Oakland's coach, Kerry Green, has been at Liberty for 19 years, so he definitely knows how to play. So, I definitely that press. Right now, she's not playing. She needs to play better. She's at 7 points, which is right. 7 by Kayla Robinson, passing it to Dave Church. She's going to pass it to, who is that number? 14. Akuri Johnson's going to make her appearance again. Thumbs back in at center. We see a cross-court pass inside to Thumb, who's going to bully her way down low and get a foul there. That foul's going to be number 35, Ola Makarat. I apologize for all the names that I butchered this game. You got people from Poland, people from Croatia. This Liberty team is very diverse. Thumbs at the line right now. 9:42 left in the second quarter, 19-11. She's going to make it 20-11 right now. She nails that first.
You gotta love the diversity.
You do.
All over the world.
Great recruiting job by Kerry Green. Thumb nails that second free throw. 11. Mission's got a 10-point lead. They're going to fall back into that 2-2-1 zone that we saw to end the first. Ola's going to pass it to number 14, Nita Sellers. Looks like Kayla Robinson's going to get a hand on that. And that's going to be 5-second call. 10-second violation. Liberty that did not get the ball past half court. Great defense in the 2-2-1 zone. And it looks like Robinson's going to pass it up to Church.
Playing a lot better tonight.
Church is going to dribble past the half-court line, pass it to Robinson. Flaherty gets it now. Okay, Thumb's going to screen from the left. Flaherty's going to pass it to, looks like Robbins now. Robbins going to drive in, put that ball up. Looks like he got blocked a little bit, but Deja gets the steal off the board and makes it. Great defensive awareness by Deja Church, the freshman. We're still in that 2-2-1 zone. Robbins is guard number 14 here for Liberty. 14 passes to 34 now. He's going to do an overhand pass right here, and that's going to be a foul on Johnson for Michigan. Got a little too aggressive there with that bump.
A little bit of sloppy foul there.
You got to love the aggression coming with that press. You got to be aggressive going for those steals. And you saw that for Church, and it worked out. Barker's still a point guard now for Liberty as we got that second ring. See Ola coming with that screen right now. 34 gets it, and we got a shot from 3 as who is that number 14? Leela Sellers nails a 3-point attempt for a flip. Michigan's going fast now. Flaherty passes it in, throw him down low. Hits it with the no-looking layup right there. That's her fourth point. Doing a great shot right there for them. They're going fast. Number 24 takes a 3 for Liberty, which rattles home. It's going to be 25-17 Michigan. Kayla Robbins throws the ball up to Flaherty. Flaherty's already at the 3-point arc. She's going to drive in, and it looks like she was fouled by number 34, Bridget Rice-Gap. She fell hard to the court. She's a little slow to get up. Looks like Munger is about to check back in. She wanted to get a couple points herself, right? She got the pass.
Well, Flaherty is going for the scoring record tonight.
29. Oh, yep. So she's only 22 away now with 7. Makes it 21. It's her 8th point of the game. And Church and Johnson are going to check out for Dunston and Munger. Let's see here. Flaherty's up for the second shot. And they're putting back their two big men over the backcourt because they know Flaherty's going to make this one right here. And she nails it. 27-17, so she gets that lead back up to 10. We're still in that 2-2 press. But Barker goes right by everybody, passes it up court to number 21, who's going to airball a layup, but she's fighting for that boy. That's going to be a jump. Oh, no, they call a foul on Dunston. They're going to call a reach on her, trying to get that board. Fans do not like that. It looked like a jump ball to me, but no matter. I don't know if you can call that talking. It's a little more aggressive than that. We got nowhere to go with the ball. Passing to 35. 35's going to pass it across the three-pointer line. Barker's got the ball up top. Flaherty's playing great defense on her. Oh, blows by Flaherty. That's an easy two that she makes. Barker with an easy two. For first points of the game, she has 2 assists now. Robbins has a ball at the three-pointer arc now. Pass it back to Dunston. He passes it to Munger. He's got a wide open three. Misses it, though. And Kayla Robbins comes up with that board. Ball is stopped over. She passes it to Flaherty. Flaherty's going to take it out by that WNIT sticker right under the right stick of the M for Michigan half court. She's going to dribble it around a little bit. She picks up the ball, which is not smart. Munger to Kayla Robbins. Kayla Robbins is playing great today. She passes to Munger on the three-pointer arc, who makes someone miss. Almost picks up her foot, but doesn't. Pass it to Thome. He passes to Flaherty. Lost it. Passes to Munger. 4 seconds left in the shot. Got 3. Munger takes a shot. And close to miss again. Oh, but number 12 saved it. Threw it right into Thome, who makes a layup. I think Barker should get an assist for that one. Passed it right into Thome. Make an easy layup for that one. They have defensive assists, sir. Haley Brown's going to check in. Brown's going to check back in for Kayla Robbins. Robbins played great in that sequence. And Thome misses that, but Brown gets the board, but it's stolen by number 14, Liberty. Number 24 is taking the ball up court. And that's Illich. It's team high right now in points for them from last game. Illich is calling for it on the corner, but she's not good at Barker's taking it herself. Oh, number 24 wanted to pop that three, but she did not. She passes it around, passing it instead. Fans trying to get them to shoot it early. 24 loses it. Number 14's got it. She's going to take it. Oh, and he's blocked by Thome. Thome's going to pass it to Flaherty. Flaherty come across the half-court mark. Thome's going to give a screen. Flaherty's going to get an easy layup right here. Oh, it's a foul there. She's going to get 2 shots right now. Got a substitution of that. Looks like number 10 and number. Can't see that number. Going to come in for Liberty. First, we got Flaherty. Third. Flaherty at the line. Makes the first. 30 and 10 are coming in for Liberty. That's going to be Kiara Johnson-Graham and Keiko Barber. 30 at the second shot, which is not 19. Michigan now is leading Liberty. 6:25 left in the second quarter. Michigan's still in that 2-2 zone. They're getting by it now. They're blown by him. Thome almost steals it and does force a turnover as was number 30, KK Barber, to lose control of the ball, and that went right out of bounds. It's going to be Michigan ball right now. Haley Brown's taking it out. Going to Dunston now. Dunston's pressured by number 24. She gets the ball past the half court. Oh, and it's hit out of bounds by number 24. Reach around. I think she might have hit the hand there, but no call. Dunston's going to pass it in now. Michigan looks a little confused on offense right now. Flaherty's going to get it right now. Yeah, she came down with a head of steam. Munger's got the ball top because she's passing the Thome's double team, but makes it anyway. Thome is coming away with this Liberty defense. She's been double teamed at every look she's already got. Is that 8 points now? 3 boards. Got a couple fouls, but she's dominating right now. Passes it inside. Liberty's going to, oh, there's a little dink of a pass. Well, let's see here. Down low is number 21. He's going to miss, but number 30, KK Barber, gets the rebound. Barker's got the ball still. She's going to pass over to Barber. He's going to take a shot and nail it. 2 points for Liberty. Dunston. Oh, that was a foul by Barker. On Flaherty, that's how they're passing the ball up. Dunston's being earful from Barnes right now. I shouldn't say earful. Dunston's getting to talking too. She's learning a lesson from something that Barnes will get in there. Looks like Munger was laughing. Hopefully. Can't be too mad when 33-21. Michigan is in bonus now. Flaherty's going to be at the line now. It was just a push, but Flaherty's going to take these shots. First one is up and good. Seems like I don't even need to say they're good anymore. Flaherty's got 12 already. Looks like she's about to have 13, and she does. I don't know if one of those people doesn't even hit the rim yet. Nothing but net all the time. Kayla Robbins comes in for foul. Thumbs go to sit a little bit with that foul trouble. 5:26 left in the second quarter. Still a 2-2-1 zone by Michigan here. Johnson's back in a point for the Liberty Lady Flames. Great name, by the way. Flames going to take it up. I'm sorry, Johnson's going to take it up to the front. She's 24 edge styles of that. She hasn't done much here. They already shut her down to that. We're just going to pick her up the top of the key. Johnson's got there. Barker's with the 3 from the corner. Air ball. Munger gets the rebound. Pass it up to Flaherty. They do not have numbers, so Flaherty's going to slow it down. Osich goes for the steal there. Oh, it's tipped a little bit, but Robbins gets it anyway. Munger fakes a 3. She's going to pass it over to Flaherty on the other side of the court. Flaherty's going to take a screen from Dunston. And it's a push on Illich right now. Gotta love what Michigan's doing right now with the Dunston. They're letting that have their way. Ball with Flaherty and remember open shots. I'm amazed that Liberty's still going. This must be their offense. I haven't watched enough Liberty yet. They've taken 13 threes so far. And they made 2 of them. They're just taking a lot of them. Better shots Michigan's very much taking the ball down low. They haven't taken any threes at all. Taking a couple, but they're just missing a couple. Looks like it's at Crisler Center right now. Looks like they're having a pizza delivery game right now. Fans are going crazy. So pizza looks like they're with the kids right now. I've never seen a girl happier than I am right now. Seeing pizza. Michigan's playing really well right now. Press zone. Yeah, it's a press zone. We definitely tell there's a big issue with this. Michigan, a lot of the starters are still up there. Great defense, great offense right now. Believe it or not, I don't know if you're going to believe this. I don't know if else at home can believe this, but Flaherty's at the line again. She's got 13 points already. More than half of those come to the line. And it looks like her 14th point is in right now. She makes the free throw. That's just, I want to say disappointing, but she made it anyway. Second one's up and down. She makes it look easy. You know, she's got 15 now. Halfway through the second. She needs 14 more points until she gets to the record for most points in Michigan history. They're falling into a 2-3 zone. It looks like they're not pressing anymore. Number 3, Johnson's going to pass the ball out. Which is, nope, that's number 13 now for Melis Ukar from Turkey. Ooh, Johnson Brand blocked inside Haley Brown. Great defense there with no foul. So it looks like Green's going to take the ball out here. Standing in bounds, though.
Cody's coming down the road.
She passed out to Barker. Got a man up on this. Up. Looks like number 10 took the shot. Johnson ran, took the shot, missed, and then got a little too angry on the board and fouled Haley Brown. She's going to go to the line, and this is the first time in a while, I think maybe in this whole quarter, that someone not named Caitlin Flaherty is going to be at the line for Michigan.
The bonus guys killer. Every foul.
Michigan looks like it's pulling away at this point. Haley Brown to the line. Her first one is up and hit every part of the rim. It did not go in. Colemunger's going to come out for Deja Church. Deja Church is going to be down on rebounding here. Haley Brown's in right now. And during that break, Taylor Robbins did check in for Jalen. Oh no, Taylor Robbins did check in for someone here, and Jalen Duncan is still in. 5 on the court now for Michigan. Flaherty, Robbins, Duncan, Brown, Church. The Liberty Fire, Johnson, Graham, Bukar, Green. Ball pass is tipped out of bounds by Michigan, and will remain Liberty ball, but the refs are discussing right now. Fans are very displeased by that. They thought it was Michigan ball. It's going to stay Liberty ball, though. Johnson's going to pass it in right now. She passes in number 13, Bukar. She's going to pass it over to Barker. Pass it back to Johnson. The fans are chanting that there's 5 seconds left with 26 left. Oh, but that does not work. As well as who's that number 21, Keon Green. It's an easy layup and it's fouled by Dunstan. She's going to go to the line for a run.
Home is not in, and took advantage.
Yeah, she bullied away. She's the leading scorer amongst starters for Liberty. She had 7 against the Oakland Bears. So fans says she's going rowdy, but she makes her free throws in 38-24. They're coming back to the press. They're just normal press now. Robbins has the ball in the corner. She's going to pass it over to Deja Church. Deja Church at the top to keep Flaherty at the top now. Robbins passed it into Haley Brown, who's down low, and it's stolen by a combination of Bukar, Johnson, Graham, and Green. There was a foul by Michigan. That's not going to put them in the bonus. But Deja Church going to check it out for longer. Michigan does take the time. Barnes Rico doesn't look very happy with that call. She's having a discussion with the refs right now. I think Flaherty's going to get that. This is something I said a lot like on TV last year. There was a lot of times where I know John Hughes wants to say this, but there was plenty of 100% shots. That's good to a point. At the end of the game, you know your best player looking for the shot. But in the second quarter, we didn't pull that one. That definitely she's doing this year. I give credit to Barnes Rico for getting her to play within time. She's not having trouble scoring at all. She's got 15 right. And she likes to sound this high. A lot of good scores on this team. Johnson's going to take the ball up court for Liberty. Passes the end in the middle. Munger picks her up. It's going to be 2-3 zone again. Michigan does not like to play man defense against Liberty, apparently. Flaherty's playing active defense against Johnson. Graham passes to Barker. Barker at the top of the key again. Passes to Olsich. They're passing around now. Barker goes up and it's blocked by Brown. Brown gets a board and Barker knocks it out of bounds. It will stay Michigan. It'll go to Michigan now. Dunston's going to pass it in. No one's back for Michigan. This is a little bit of a struggle. Haley Brown has to run back, and no one's back here, and Michigan takes a timeout. That was very sloppy, as the entire Michigan team, other than Dunston, back in offense. No that up and make an easy pass, because Michigan knows how to beat every one of those presses they've done it today. I think they're just expecting it a little bit too much now. Interesting to see Dunston at the head of this press rate, or at the head of the Michigan offense right now, taking the ball and passing it to Brown. Brown takes it past that court line, passes to Flaherty at the top. Flaherty's hugging that half court line now. She's got Johnson on her. She makes Johnson miss. Passes to Moser, passes to Brown. Brown at the top of the key, passes it to Kayla Robbins. Robbins passes to Flaherty. Flaherty's got down low. He passes to Robbins. Robbins going to take a three from the corner, and that bounces off. Cooper's got the ball. It's a 1-on-2 break. She's not going to pop that. She's going to pass it inside, where Dunston she did not save that. That was close, though. Dunston almost saved that ball from going out of bounds. Almost ran into a couple of assistant coaches on the bench, too. But it's going to stay Liberty ball now. Johnson's going to pass it in. Passes it into Johnson Graham. The Johnson connection there. Passes to Barker. Back to Johnson. Cooper's got it now. Passes it over. That was a weird pass. It's like a sidearm to Johnson. But Johnson got it on top of the key. Pass back to Cooper, who makes Robinson miss a little bit and makes an easy jumper from the corner. It's 2 points. That pass was awkward. What was the call there? She stepped over the line and passed. Paige Brown steps over the line. They call that a foul, I guess. And Barnes-Rico's not happy. She takes her out and puts back in Thome. We got Thome ahead of our defense, and it's going to help us a lot. Johnson's going to pass it into and calls a timeout. And no, they call a foul on Michigan. Is that on Thome again? That might be a third. Yeah, that was the third on Thome. Yeah, and that's going to make Barnes-Rico go back to her bench. Thome just came in, and that's definitely going to move her to the bench for the rest of this half. 2:21 left in this half, but Liberty using the bonus now. Green's at the line. This is the first one. It's not a one. Right, thumbs out. There's Church comes back in. Dunston's going to move over to center, it looks like. And Barker comes out. And number 35. Actually, I'm sorry. Not Grafton. Shirkowitz Poland comes in. With the diversity coming back in for Liberty. And misses the second one, missed both, but Ola gets the rebound to come back in. It's a great board. They run their offense with 2:13 left in the second quarter. They're looking to set a screen for Johnson. Hooker makes someone drop with this fancy fake pass. Doing some dribble up there. Doesn't look scared. Hey, I'm not listening to the crowd. Johnson with a nice little floater there, but does not go down. Church ends up with a board. She's going to dribble up the court. Church brings a nice change of pace to this offense. Point guard, he knows, plays within herself, plays within this offense. And it's nice to have a true point guard in the court. Flaherty's looking for a pass back to Church. He can pass it into Brown, but Brown is fouled by Green. Down low. But you like Church looking for the fellow freshman, Brown there. The two of them together, they really make up a big chunk of the future of Michigan basketball now. Next year, we're going to lose Flaherty. It's a big chunk of this offense. Church is going to have to take over from. And Haley Brown at the line again. First one's up and off. It's back into that run.
These rookies on the 6-0 run. This one's taking really sloppy
Offense. Yeah, I know. And they don't really look like they're getting a sense. And Angelica looks like she's lost her voice now. She's drinking a lot of water. She looks kind of angry. And Brown misses the second. Let's go. Not as automatic as Flaherty from that line. I don't expect that from the forward, though. Johnson's going to dribble the ball up. Johnson Graham has a great fall back that keeps his own hand. Take a layup that's missed. And Brown has the ball, and it's a foul on number 34. What's that? That should be her third foul, I believe. Brown's running back to that line, smiling right now. He's having fun out there. And, you know, we were saying this in the first quarter. I don't think anybody took free throws other than Flaherty. I don't know if anybody's taking free throws in the second quarter other than Haley Brown. Haley Brown makes that first one. There we go. That ends that 6-0 run we were talking about there. 39-26 now. Michigan's leading the lead. 1:18 left in the first quarter. Haley Brown at the line. The first shot is up and good. The 2-2-1 press. Barker back in at point guard for Liberty. There looks like their entire second team's in line except for Johnson Graham. Barker's doing it all herself, making everybody miss. And she passes it through the legs, and it looks like Johnson Graham's going to take a three, hit the front end of the rim. That's going to go and dunks it with the board. Dunks it, passes it up court. Running fast now. Deja Church with this, and looks like Deja Church has lost it, but it's going to stay Michigan ball. I guess it went off Liberty's player's leg. Deja Church was driving it down and lost the ball there. Let's see her. Deja's going to take it in. Flaherty is going to run there, but she passes to Munger. Munger's dribbling off court. Deja to the top of the 3-point arc. Flaherty's at the right corner. She's going to drive in. Let's see what she does. She's going to take it under the basket. Pass to Munger. She's going to pop a three, and that is good. Oh, Munger. Munger was ready for that shot. I'm sorry, it's Munger 8th point of the game. That's tipped by Deja Church. Deja Church with the steal, and she's tripped up by Johnson Graham, who's not happy with that foul call. She better be careful. She'd be looking at her technical, stomping her feet. I don't think she intended to foul that. I think she just got tripped up there running for the ball. It's unfortunate, but we have a new player at the free throw line now. Deja Church. Let's see if she can make the most of her attempts here. First one is up and off. Freshman is struggling at the line today. So number 14, Akira Johnson's going to check in. Ohio native. Robbins and Johnson are checking in for Haley Brown and Deja Church. So we see the freshmen come off the court for some sophomores. So Michigan still with the press now. Barker's just taking it up herself, and the ball is hit out of bounds by Flaherty. Awkward change of possession there, but it's going to stay Liberty ball. 19 what out of 20 so far. She came off the court for that 8-second span there. And Munger gets a tip on this ball that's thrown in, and she can knock her out. Oh, but who is that? Johnson takes the ball from Munger and lays it up for the easy score. 46-26. Michigan has gotten up that lead to 26 now. They're going to fall back into a 2-3 zone here. And the shot clock is off. 8 seconds left. Akira Barker thinks she's going to drive in. She's not getting anywhere in the zone. She's double teamed now. But she gets out of it and she misses the layup, and that's going to end the first half of action. Michigan is winning 46-26. Your leading scorer at the half is going to be Flaherty. Michigan played a good half, not a great half. Kind of sloppy. Honestly, we should be winning by 30 right now. I'm not going to lie, there's a lot of missed opportunities there. It's sloppy. I don't know if that's like water, not scared. But one thing that I saw was the first quarter, second quarter, Flaherty's aggressive. Didn't play much that second quarter, fouls. But, you know, it was a great half. You know, excited to see what happens in the second half. So we're going to take a little bit of a break from basketball now. We're going to talk a little bit about college football during this halftime preview. We got about 15 minutes here. For you, a lot of action yesterday as the number one team barely scored out. So 3 teams did, in fact. I'm sorry, number 1 and 3 lost. I'm thinking is Alabama. It's not number 1 team. This is terrible. But so what was the biggest thing you took away from this college?
We're going to believe in each other, we're going to criticize each other, we're going to talk about each other, we're going to be quiet. We play for teams that the whole season is over. What I got.
Yeah, the chain gang, right? Those two teams. I disagree a little bit with you about Georgia. I think the SEC is tough. We're from a big school, so Big Ten's definitely tough too. SEC, Auburn, any team can lose any game. I believe that. Even Alabama. You saw that this week. Alabama almost lost to Mississippi State. Dan Mullen's a great coach from Mississippi State. Terrible. They're not great, but SEC, almost every team, maybe with the exception of Vanderbilt, Florida, can win. There's definitely favorites. Georgia won that game. I think they were put on their high horse being ranked number 1 again. I'm Kirby Smart and Kirby Smart and both Kirby Smart and Nick Saban. I said Kirby Smart 8 times. Kirby Smart and Nick Saban both came out and said in the past couple weeks that these drafts they mean nothing and they make players think that they're better than they are. And it definitely, I think it showed in the Auburn. I think that Georgia thought they were going to roll through it. Georgia, I'm amazed by Georgia right now because they're on a backup quarterback. Jake Mason got hurt last year. Earlier this year, he's out. They found a good quarterback, but they're on their backup. And at Michigan, we've seen with our little fiasco between John O'Corn, Wilton Spade, and Brennan Peters, having a backup that can play is the utmost importance. And I'm impressed by what Georgia did. I think Georgia lost, but Georgia's still a good team. I think there's a lot of one-loss teams. A lot of 2-loss teams that make the playoffs. So I think Georgia can contend for the playoffs. Alabama, I think showed a lot of yesterday. Notre Dame. Ryan Kelly's trying to get fired. I swear, he's going to lose like the next 3 or whatever they have left. He's going to get fired. I don't know what's. They got blown out. Brandon Woodruff did not good at all. So that is not.
Just 5 seconds left. Congratulations to Crisler. You're sitting on Michigan basketball cards.
It's very loud. Miami. That's all looking at them. Are they still undefeated? Yeah, the ACC. The SEC is going to have but Georgia, I don't think the third team. Definitely hold right now. Different story now, but yeah, the Big Ten is on the outside looking in.
Yeah,
and that's scary. I think the fact that our conference is so good right now, we're just hurt us a lot. We're so confident. Last year, I think everybody was talking about how good our conference was. And Michigan State had it down here. But now we're looking at Michigan State. I guess it's a bad time to talk about Michigan State being good because it just got absolutely demolished by Ohio State. I was actually in East Lansing, and it was dead on campus because how terrible they played. Games at Ohio State, but still the campus was dead. And, but this conference is just so deep, and you're looking at Michigan now, and we got a Wisconsin, Ohio State. We're not out of it. We're not out of it. I don't think we can definitely say that we're out of this playoff tournament. We're on the outside looking in right now. We're on the 21st in the country. But, if we beat Wisconsin, we're going to jump into that top 10. And then if we beat Ohio State, we're going to be in the top 7, top 6 conversation. And then you're looking at a discussion of if the first 2 lost teams are going to be playoff. And I don't want to get my hopes up for Michigan for that student, but I don't know how a Big Ten team doesn't. If one doesn't, I think it's not right. I think that's why they had the old system and they didn't have the ball for guarantees for conference championships to make it. And they don't have that with these playoffs. So it's 4 best teams, but I mean, one of the 4 best teams is the Big Ten. I will stand by that statement. I think that's going to be the case every year. Is it Michigan? Probably not. Is it Ohio State? Maybe. Penn State? Maybe. Is it Wisconsin? Maybe. Is it Penn? Exactly. But Wisconsin hasn't been tested much until this week. This week's really going to be the first time they've been tested. If Wisconsin blows out Michigan this week, I mean, if Wisconsin blows out Michigan and Wisconsin wins the Big Ten or the Big Ten championship, Wisconsin better be that. They'd be the best team in the Big Ten. Easily the best team. You got Oklahoma, Alabama, Clemson in that 14. It's going to be. No, give it to Miami, give it to second SEC team like Georgia, give it to maybe a Big Ten team. It's tough. We're gonna see what the committee thinks. I don't know how much weight you put in the committee now after ranking Georgia ahead of Alabama, but we're gonna see what they think. And I'm so excited for this. I love this time of year. We've got basketball starting up now. Michigan basketball just started up with a win at Crisler last night. We got some great games across the country. We got the football here. Saturdays are still some of the best, my favorite time of the week. We got great games coming up this season. The bowl season. This is the time when fates are decided. Nobody knows who's going to be in the playoffs. Alabama could still not get in the playoffs. Nick Saban could go crazy and lose the next 2 games. So you don't know what's going to happen. I think we know Alabama's not going to lose the next 2 games. But we don't know what's going to happen. So it's a great time to be a sports fan. Let's talk a little bit about college basketball. Stand away from it a little bit. So we got 7 minutes left in this half. But great week on. Great weekend of college basketball. Saw all the big teams play. Saw Michigan play. Michigan looked good. Michigan looked right. Michigan State dominated. Saw a little bit of Big 12. Saw one of the biggest marches of the Michigan State, one of the other hopefully without the blank card. One. It was good. If it's not fair, coming up on the start. That's our week. So we're now going to top rating. I don't know. The offense I saw last night is not good enough to beat. It's not. Definitely have the talent to do it. Definitely. You know, Mo Wagner can bang with the best of them down there. He's a good shooter. Charles Matthews, man. I see this guy. I some good big men, good backup big men. John Heskey, Austin Davis, good wing players. We got Abdul Rahman has been here for maybe 30 years now. 30, maybe 40. You know, he's we're looking for him to take a step forward this year. We got a lot of freshmen guys in big games this year. Very pushing for the season since the start of last night. They could win the national championship. I think they could win the national championship at this point. That's pretty good. The Nick Wards of the world. Player takes the Mo Bambas. That's a man. You know, he's only 17, 18. That's a man. What guy was he? He's 7, 18. There's so many good men. Number one is the Wagner's not saying. That's going to be the end of your halftime. Talking to by Alex in the ball here. Talking college basketball. Both teams have re-entered back on the court now. Starting lineups right back in the court, ready to get underway with this third quarter. Michigan is winning by 26 over Labor. We got an interesting matchup here. The Lady Wolverines coming up against the Wolverines here. Both teams are 1-0. Let's see what's going to happen here. I know. I love it. I think it's great. So Liberty gets the ball here. Because Michigan won the opening tip. Johnson Graham's going to take it up top. Passes it to number 20, Shayna Vega. Johnson's got the ball down low. And it's going to, and Thumb, they call it jump ball. Thumb almost stole it there. I was a little bit worried about that. Oh, it's not Thumb, it's Munger. I was a little worried about that foul there. But yeah, Thumb's not going to play much. But Haley Brown threw it right to Johnson on that tip. And Johnson gets another steal. That's two steals off of 2 boards. That is not looking good. Who takes that shot? That's an open 3. It's a miss. And Green gets, or that's Barker getting the rebound. That is 3 offensive rebounds on 1 possession. Cannot have that. Deja Johnson takes the ball up. Johnson gets another steal. No, it's a foul. That would have been 3 steals in 35 seconds. Ooh, that was a ride for Michigan there. That was not. Excuse me, that rattled me. Liberty came out in a press, a full court press, and it rattled Michigan. Deja Church was not ready for that. Yeah, it did rattle me. Caitlin Flaherty from 3, she knocks that home. Her 18th point of the game. She is getting dangerously close to the Michigan record here. Looks like we're about to see that. Let's see here. Excuse me, Green takes a shot, misses. Brown gets the rebound. Let's see here. Deja Church is taking it up. She almost loses control again. She does not control the ball here, but she takes a shot. And that was not an offensive foul. That was a block. They call an offensive foul. They called that offensive foul, and Church is playing reckless right now. She's looking for her shots. As I said before, John Beeline always says this about her players. She's hunting for her shots, and she can't do that. You can't do that. You got to play within your offense right now. Johnson's going to dribble the ball up. She passes to Johnson Graham. Johnson Graham's got it. Pass number 20. That's going to be Verga. Flaherty on Verga. And, Johnson makes a girl miss and nails a jumper. It's 49-30. See what Michigan do here. Haley Brown passes to Church. Church is about to get trapped. Passes to Flaherty. Flaherty's about to get trapped too. Flaherty's not half court yet. Passes to Church. He takes it up to half court. Church dribbling the ball through her legs. And looks like Dom's about to come back in for the next stoppage play. Pass to Flaherty. Flaherty at the top of the key. Pass to Munger. Church off the screen, but Munger does find her off that screen. And Church passes to Brown for an easy layup. Great shot. It's 8th point of the game. Let's see here. Johnson putting the ball up. Passes to Johnson. Johnson connection there. Verga's got the ball now. We got a 2-3 zone right now. Interesting choice. I thought that 3-2 worked a little better. And Barker goes up for the shot and misses it. It's fouled by Munger, I believe. Or they gave that to Flaherty, I believe. Yeah, they gave that foul to Flaherty. And we got Thoman Robbins coming in for Church and Brown. The freshman again. Come off the court. They come on together. They come off together. They're everywhere together. Of course. Let's see here. Oh, she dribbled it out of bounds. Number 21. Kayon Green dribbles it out of bounds. Oh, Munger looked like she got her shoulder tangled up in the ball. Dunks in an errant pass up there, but it's going to stay with Michigan. Dunks into a pass for the end here. Michigan looks disoriented on offense. Flaherty got the ball there. Flaherty's taking up, just slowing it down. I like the slow pace on, not a turnover in a while. Pass it to Munger. Munger to Thumb. Thumb to Robbins. Oh, they got an offensive foul on Dunston. I think who was that? Number 20, Verger ran straight at Dunston. Dunston's like a brick wall there on springs, and I think she just ran. She fell over. Johnson's gonna dribble up, ball up the court, right past the M. Yeah, I don't know if I was little there. Johnson Graham back to Verger. Verger, this is still a 2-3 offense. Johnson Graham to Johnson. Johnson connection. Let's go. Munger on Johnson. She's gonna pass to Verga into Johnson Graham. Johnson Graham down low. Good foot. Dunks to get to steal. Passes to Flaherty. Flaherty on there. They got numbers. The 3-on-2 break. That's what she passes to Munger. He's got a wide open 3 in the corner. Oh, right off there. But Munger gets the board. Over to Flaherty right at the top of the key. Misses that one too. 2 open 3s, 2 misses there. But 2 great shots off the break. Let's see what Johnson can do dribbling off the court. Oh, looks like she carried the ball. Then they get her with the carry there. Travel. It's going to Michigan ball. Robbins is going to take it up to pass it in. Looks like she's going to pass it for Dunks. And we got a man press right now. Robbins takes the ball up court. No one's guarding Robbins right now. She gives it to Flaherty. Flaherty looks like the main ball handler on this team right now. David Schertz does not look like she's ready to control the ball. But Flaherty picks it up. That's a dumb decision. Munger takes the ball. Passes it to Thumb at the top. Robbins taking it on the left corner now. Passes it to Flaherty. Flaherty almost gets the ball going. Flaherty's going to drive in. That's a push on Nene Johnson. That's going to be her 3rd foul of the game. Got two Liberty players. Johnson's going to come out. So it's a 3rd for Barker. And we got number 4. We got Crowder in. Tatiana Crowder from Roanoke, Virginia. Dunks and passes it into Flaherty. Flaherty drives. She's not driving, actually. She passes to Munger. Munger on the corner. Passes to Dunks up top. Robinson's on the right side, outside the corner. Passes to Flaherty. He's got. Oh, she did not pop that shot. She's open. Passes to Thumb for a wide open layup. That's what you got. I'd love to see at him. Caleb Flaherty. 2-3 zone setup. You cannot have an easier shot like that for a 6'5" center. Johnson Graham's wide open. Crowder passes it into Barker. Has an easy layup there. Thome is playing a little passively on defense, so you can understand him. 3 fouls. 5:18 left in the 3rd quarter. 53-32. Michigan Wolverines are on top. Dunston with the bump. Dunston having a wide open jumper. She didn't take it. Thome passes out a wide open shot to give Robbins a better shot. They call that a foul? They called that a foul. It looked like a pass, but Robbins gets the foul. She's going to get 2 shots at the line. Taylor Robbins is really impressed with me today. She's from Mitchellville, Maryland, right outside of Ellicott City, Maryland, where I'm from. And, I'm really interested to see if she can continue this for the rest of the year. Taylor Robbins' first shot is up and good. 54-32 Michigan Wolverines.
Chirping.
Yeah, she's been chirping again. The second free throw is up and good. Barker's going to take the ball at 4. Liberty, they pass it up with Michigan spot back in that 2-2-1 zone. It looks like she was chirping about it. She was trying to get that across. Oh, wow. They destroyed that, Jones, and Green got a wide open layup off the feed from Johnson Graham. Looking at both teams are pressing right now, but the defense right now looks like a struggle for Michigan off the press. So Dunston after Robbins. She's trying to find Flaherty. She finds Flaherty. Crowder on Flaherty. Flaherty makes Crowder miss, and she puts up a shot that is good. That is 20 points for Flaherty. Both games this year, she had 6 winning. In the 3rd quarter action here. And Green drives in. Gets the easy foul. 2 shots for Green. That's what takes. Michigan is not winning. Michigan is really about that. I want to see It's just not great basketball. That first half, Michigan was shooting very, very well. Offensively, we're averaging 52%. Liberty was only averaging 29%. Paula started dancing next to me. One of the students' favorite songs. But Liberty has a balanced attack as far as leaders. Baker's very right there. Little college left hand right now. Brown's line attack. Turnovers have been a big story too. Obviously, a long while. It's been good. I'm very happy about that. The fans must have right next to us, so that's something really loud and hard for us to talk. The ball is still dancing next to it. But turnover battle, you want your time to but 30 after the ball was a giant. And you need that I was disappointed by it, especially in this third quarter. Station Church did this ball. She's running too fast. She shot her shots. That's a whole issue on well. Obviously, it does. One thing I did not notice until now, Michigan, 21 of their points have been off free throws. 21-6 from the free throw. That's amazing. That's great. Still, that's good margin. We're very happy with this team. Looks like Keon Green is at the line for Liberty. The first one is up and good. It's a final runner. And that makes Liberty 2-6 from there. Let's see what they can do. Keon Green, second shot for 17. Third is up and 57-35. Michigan's win. Using the Flaherty. Flaherty takes it up. Pass to Munger. Munger's looking for Brown inside, cannot find her. Instead, we'll pass to Robbins up top. And they got an offensive foul on Flaherty. That's a tough one. They gave her an arm ball. Oh, no, they gave that to Dunston off a moving screen, actually. I thought they were going to give it to Flaherty for pushing up. It's Dunston's second foul. Baker's driving the ball up court, passes it to Rott. Inside to Green, who takes his trip up by Brown. Oh, they gave that to Munger or Brown? They gave that to Munger. I did not see the trip there. I thought it was a little more of a push from Dunston, or actually Brown, excuse me. But they did give that foul to Munger. Now, again, Green's at the line. We missed the first time. She misses the first time with this one as well. Yeah, the band is acting as a great student section for this game. They're going crazy, putting their instruments in the air. And she misses the second one this time too. Looks like a lane violation for Michigan. And Dunston's been playing sloppy. This entire Michigan team's been playing fairly sloppy this second half. And Liberty's in the bonus now for this rest of this quarter, which we're not happy about. So let's see. Green's going to have her third shot here. She's 0 for 2 for the first one. Let's see if she can make it. And she does. She makes one from both trips last time. And that's a foul from Baker. Ball hadn't even passed in yet. Flaherty gets though, so that's good. closer to the bonus from Michigan. Flaherty's going to get the ball from Dunson. Illich is back in the game. She has not made an impact this game. Both Nabal and I were talking before, and we thought that she would hit 3-point shooting off the bench and make a big impact in this game. It's not. By Flaherty from 3, open in. Oh, wow, I thought that was in. But no, it bounces out. Looks like Green with the rebound. Illich crowded back to Illich. And there's Baker. Illich is in the corner. Crowder gets it. Illich is just waiting in the corner. She wants her shot. Green's got it down there. Puts it on top of the key. Oh, she moved her foot, but it was just blocked by the ground. Great defensive play. Exactly. Despite what the band would like you to believe, and that there's only 2 seconds left. That's what they're shouting. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, great play by Flaherty. Take another second off. Not only 5 seconds, she knocks it out of bounds. She's played very good defense today. I've been very impressed.
Still more of an all-around player.
Crowder takes a shot that does not hit the rim, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. Johnson's taking the ball out. Let's see what she pass to. She passes it to Flaherty. Baker playing good defense on Flaherty now. I've been very impressed by Baker. She's a great player. Let's see what Flaherty can do. Baker guarding. Passes it to Robbins. Robbins played a lot today as well. Flaherty on the other left-hand corner. Dribble right. Pass to Haley Brown, who takes a 3. It hits up, and Kayla Robbins gets a rebound. Pass to Monger outside. Flaherty at the top. Kayla resetting completely on offense. See what they do. Flaherty gets by Baker. Oh, and she had an open man, but she did not take a Monger outside. Back to Robbins. Robbins is going to throw it in Brown. No, she's not. She's going to find Dunston right there. Dunston's going to take in. Little hook shot. That's a beauty for Dunston for the game. Spelling is 59-36. Michigan, 2 minutes and 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Great defensive play by Kayla Robbins. Passes out to Munker. She's all alone. That's an easy layup for Munker. That puts her in a double digit for 10 points today. You're exactly right. Defense leading to offense. Munker's played great defense all day, and she gets her reward right there. Now Green passes it to Baker. Baker outside. Illich wants. Illich does not get the ball. Baker took a shot, and she misses. It goes out of bounds. Flaherty tries to get it, and touches. It touches Liberty and circles. Liberty ball. Johnson's coming back as it looks like Munger is sitting for a couple minutes. New coming out. Crowder's coming out for number 13, Melissa Carr. That turkey connection right here. Carr dribbling to Baker. Baker's got the ball. Baker dribbling around. She's got a wide open jumper. She misses that. Good rebound by Johnson. Johnson dribbling the ball. She gives it to Flaherty. Flaherty dribbling around. No more press. Looks like there's some solid man-to-man defense. Flaherty driving in. Oh, it's stolen, but Robbins gets it back. Robbins takes it out. She's going to hand it off to Flaherty. Baker almost steals that. Dunston's right there. Dunston's got the ball. Passes to Flaherty. Flaherty's going to make something on her own. Oh, it is rejected by who? That was rejected by Ukar. Flaherty, all 5. Yeah, Flaherty got hit kind of hard there. That was a little rough. 5'7" Flaherty got blocked real hard there. And again, Ukar blocks. This time it's Johnson. She's taking out the court. Passes it. Oh, wow. Passes to Illich with an open 3, but she mishandled the catch. But it's still Liberty ball. Baker's got it now. Back to Ukar. Ukar to Reistat off Flaherty's leg. Yeah, I know. It's weird. It's yeah, I know. It's got some kind of backspin on it that makes it bounce differently. Interesting, but I've never seen it before. Baker passes it into Ukar. Ukar has a pick set by Macrat. Oh, and she traveled. She ran straight into all 6'2" of Haley Brown, and the collision there caused her to take a little bit of a step there. Robbins takes it up. Pass from Flaherty. Robbins back to Flaherty. Flaherty top of key. Flaherty dribbling up. She's got Robbins. Couple of screens set there to get Flaherty open. No corner. Flaherty's guarding that ball. She's not getting with that steal. She's got a mismatch in there. She puts it up, and oh, no good. That was a good shot. Brown with the rebound. Brown puts it up, and no good. But Taylor Robbins gets the board with 3 seconds left, puts it up and in, and that will end your first half as Liberty puts up a shot that almost goes in. But it's going to be 63 to 36 in the third quarter. Winning now. I was disappointed by a couple things. You know, came out. I was surprised that Michigan came out a lot sloppier in the second half. I was really disappointed by Jake this year. How wild she was being. I think Rico had a discussion before about that. But you know, we played about 30s. 30s definitely letting as I am raising my hand for a T-shirt now. But you know, I want to go more involved in this fourth quarter. You know, she's got nothing to lose now. You know, 4 fouls in this game. You know, almost we got a 27 point. Try to be aggressive. It's very hard to do. Exactly. There's the marching band is doing a little dance for us. But, you know, I've been impressed by Michigan today. Liberty's not a bad team. You know? This is the second round of the WNIT. This is the first round. Liberty's a very good team. First time ever. That's impressive. You know? They almost made the team. I don't know if you remember this game. Michigan, someone told me, but Liberty lost in the first round and Michigan won. They would have played in the second round. So, first time they were yes, so far one for this is a good test. If the winner of this game is going to most likely play their team ranked next week in MS. I guess that's but very good team. Michigan's ranked them 23rd, 24th team. Anywhere you look at University of Louisville is looked at as a great team. It's gonna be a tough game, and this is a great way to prepare ourselves. George Mason, they're the team on the level. We need to be our top game in that game. Every game is a chance to try to take it to the WNIT. The NCAA tournament. A winner gets you a little help. So it's Liberty ball. Ukar has it right now. A lazy pass to Urge. There's dribbling in. Ooh, Flaherty almost got a hand on it. Back to Ukar, back to Urge. Urge takes the 3. No good. Her first attempt of the day. Jumping to the board. Flaherty's out running. Flaherty got the ball. Pass it back to Johnson, who doesn't take the 3. She passes it with Deja Trish, who's wide open for 3. She has time to set her feet and still misses. You got to make that shot. And that's going to be that's going to be Liberty ball. As we went off the leg of a Michigan player as Liberty was dribbling up the court. Baker's still in the game. Wow. They're playing the second unit a lot in this game. 9:23 left in the fourth quarter. Baker's taking the ball up. Baker's screen set from the threat. Passes it to Ukar. Ukar, a laser to Illich. He passes it right over to number 34, Bridget Restat for the 2. Deja Church dribbling the ball out. She's taking the ball. Let's see if she can do a little more composing than the last time. Caitlin Flaherty inside the thumb. Easy bucket. We're taking advantage of that right now. That was a great pass from Flaherty. Looking inside, led thumb to the perfect spot for easy layup. 3-2 zone now for Michigan. Pass to Illich. Easy 2. Misses. The board off of Liberty. Oh, they looked like it went off of Liberty. The refs will. They're conversing. Okay, it's going to be Liberty ball. One of the refs was very sure that was Liberty ball and made sure to blow a whistle to tell the other ref that it was. Illich got the ball. Screen set from Bridget. Pass over to Ukar. Back to number 12. Number 12 dribbled in. Oh, and Deja. Oh, no, that's Johnson with the steal, and it is a foul. Will it be a clear ball foul? No, but it's still a foul. Ukar got that foul. Ready from Turkey. Deja Church takes it past the half-court line, past to Flaherty. Flaherty's looking to throw him inside. He's not past there. Inside pass to Johnson. Robinson to pick for Church outside. Pass goes to Flaherty on the other side. Flaherty back to Robinson. Robinson inside to Thumb. Thumb catches it up and in. Thumb's got a great touchdown. She's in the game. She can affect it in such a positive way. Baker coming up court now. 2-3 zone. They're trying to push him inside now. They want him to take threes. They don't have faith in him. See what they can do. That looks like a ooh. Ukar makes a nice looking shot. Flaherty going up. She takes a quick jumper and misses, but Thome gets the board. Don't foul. Don't foul. She does not foul, but she does not get the board either. Baker gets the board. Running up, and Flaherty gets the steal. They have a 3-on-1 now. Flaherty is going to take it herself, misses, and yeah, number 35 gets the board there, and Ukar is going to come down, loses the ball, gets it back, finds Bridget. Number 12 gets the ball. Is this Illich? Illich misses, gets the ball back. No, that's number 35. Oh, is she okay? She fell pretty hard out there, but it's a 4-on-5, and that's going to be a foul on number 12 on Caitlin Flaherty. Looks like Munger is going to come in for Caitlin Flaherty. Flaherty looked a little shaken up in the foul. And number 35 is going to come out. Number 14. Yes, Flaherty's coming out. Let's see if this break will last longer than the 8 seconds on she had before. Johnson passes to Munger. Munger to Jay Church. Cutting Johnson does not get the ball. Instead, Munger does. Munger for 3. It is good. Wide open. Makes most of those opportunities. Great shot. She's a great spot-up shooter. Ball's dribbled up court by Liberty. Pass to Illich. Illich to number 14, Sellers. Back to Illich. Oh, Church gets a hand on it, but Illich gets it back. Baker matches it to Sellers. Baker makes a cut to it's wide open, but it's still Sellers, and Illich takes a shot that is off. And who is that? Number 21, Keon Reed makes the layup and goes for the and one at this point. Number 40, Molly Reagan's coming back in the game. Illich coming off. Robbins played very well today, very good defense. Let's see if Green's had a lot of free throws herself. Almost as many as Flaherty. Let's see if she can make this. She misses the free throw. Robbins dribbling up court. Takes it herself. Pass it to Church. She's pressured. Munger stolen by 12. Baker. Baker takes a shot. Nails it. 70-44 now. Baker's played very well. Very mature against UCT. Church drives it up herself. She takes it herself and makes the layup. Nice, easy finger. Number 24 passes it. Munger gets a hand on it, dives for the ball, and that's going to be a foul. Munger hit that for the ball. Okay, we're good.
Be aggressive.
Gotta like it though. Yeah. Aggression's always good. Yeah. Alex is going to come out for number 20 Berger. And Johnson's coming back in for Baker. Baker had a great take today. That's the end of it. Michigan's winning 72-44 now. 5:17 left in the fourth quarter. Sellers passes it to Verdi. Verdi getting at the top of the key. Johnson wide open for three, but does not pass that up. Verdi to Johnson. Johnson, Sellers. Sellers makes a throw, miss. Johnson driving it in. She tries to make a foul, having it does not, and that is off Liberty. That'll be off number 40, Molly Oregon. That'll be the under 5-minute timeout. 5 Churches come out. She came from Southfield. She came from the team. Said she wasn't. Every other girl on this team, they can say, she's going up against it. She does actually be a good player in the system. I'm really excited for this freshman class. Haley Brown, I was iffy on if she would play this year, but I feel like especially this game today, she stepped up. She stepped up for fun. Obviously, I'm going to get the she's still versus points. It's a freshman mistake, but you gotta respect how they like to defend, and now you're seeing right now we're not just in games. Next week or this week, potentially Texas A&M. After that, and you have to play discipline and play good defense, and that's what she's done today. Deja Church taking the ball up. It looks like Flaherty's day might be done here. Pass inside to Munger, who almost loses it and does just lose her bounce out of bounds. But it was a good pass, good find by Deja Church, just off her fingertips.
What's it going to see? 30s.
One more game, yeah.
One more game.
Looks like it's not going to be at Crisler Center. It's going to probably be in the next game against Louisville or Toledo. I keep assuming it's Louisville. We could be playing Toledo. And Green looks like she carried the ball, but instead they get a defensive foul on. Is that Dome? No, it's called on Robinson. That would have been a fifth. 4:32 left in the fourth. No, she's not scoring. 72-44. She doesn't have a lot to be worried about. You still want to play competitive though. You don't like fouling. You don't want someone to foul on anytime. Green missed her first free throw. Second. The band is shaking their butts at Green, which I don't know if that caused her to miss the free throw, but she does miss the free throw. Pass up the thumb right off her fingertips. Deja Church just has a little too much of these passes. You love seeing the court vision. You see those point guard instincts, which You don't see a lot of guards. It's good to have. Sellers passes to Johnson. Johnson drives it in and travels it. She took 4 or 5 steps, not 2. But good defense right here. We're seeing Johnson play a lot today, which we did not see in the last game against Red Nation. But the Robbins throws to Munger. Munger to Daisy Church. Let's see if Church can find someone this time. Throw it right to their chest. Not open. Finds Munger. And he takes it at the top of the key. Dribbles towards the middle. Now it's Robbins. Robbins driving in. Gets that easy layup. That's good. It's 30-point lead. 74-44. 3 minutes 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Munger on Johnson. Johnson taking it up. Sellers almost pops out. Her feet set, but did not take the shot. Johnson passing in. That's Verger. Verger to Johnson. Johnson drives. Back out to Verger. Verger drives and takes the shot, and that's good. Nothing but that. 2 points for Verger there. That's her first 2 points of the game. Verger's driving it up, passes it out. And it's going to be Robbins taking the 3 just off. But Thome gets the... Oh, Thome almost got that board. Almost got a foul, too, but did not get out of those. Robbins almost crossed that pass, but Verger takes another shot, misses. And Johnson gets the board, passes it to Deja Church. Deja Church has numbers 3 on 2, and that is a foul by Sellers. That's going to be a 3rd foul of the game.
Fast-paced ball.
But Deja can move. Deja's got some wheels. And let's see who's going to come back in. Looks like Haley Brown. Thome makes a curtain call for the day. And inside, we're going to see some of the bench warmers here. Looks like, number 15, Haley Brown is back in the game. And number 22, Keisha Peace, is coming in the game for her first appearance of the day. If Keisha Peace can provide some spot maintenance at the center position, that'd be a great help to us. I want to see them find her down low. There they go. They find Peace down low. Pass out to Church. Church wide open from 3. Good shot, though. She was wide open. You got to take that. Liberty dribbling up court. They're running right now. Liberty up court. Dribbling to the corner. Out to Johnson. Johnson's at the top of the key. That's to Sellers. Inside. Out to Sellers. Sellers takes a 3. Off of a Liberty player. It's going to be Michigan ball. 2:17 left in the fourth quarter. It's 74-46 Michigan. Let's see, we got Haley Brown passing the ball into Deja Church, that freshman connection. Deja Church, excuse me, is going to go the ball, pass off court, pass to Johnson, pass to Munger. Munger passes up an open 3. Pass to Church, looks like they're a little bit of tacklers now. Now Munger will not pass the open 3. And, almost got the bounce by Haley. No, that's Peace who gets the rebound. And Church is going to slow it down with 1:55 left in this quarter. She's slowing down this ball. That was a great offensive rebound by Peace. She can keep doing that. She's going to get more minutes. Munger gets the pass. She's going to drive in. Pass out to Church. She took a bit too many steps there. Probably a traveling violation on Church. So number 21, Sam Trammell from Minnetonka, Minnesota, is going to be checking into the game. And that's going to be Haley Brown's current call for the game. I know that's a fun name to say. I'm excited to say that more this season. Let's see Church on the ball right now. Let's see pass to Sellers. Sellers in the corner. Sellers passes to Johnson. Johnson inside. Misses it out. Looks like an air ball. Oh, they call the foul on that. Number 35. Oh, I'm not. It's going to be taking some free throws now. No points today for Malcolm with 3 boards and 1 foul. Just gets a foul. Credit to her on that play. Looks like Sam Trammell made a little contact with the ref there, but it was all in good fun. And she makes the first free throw. They're 74-47 now. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. And she makes both free throws. It's going to be 74-48. Passing to Deja. Deja dribbling down court. Pass to Munger. Deja drives. Passes it to Johnson. Johnson's up top. It's stolen by Sellers. And this is going to be an easy layup for them. Yep. That's an easy 2 points. You can now do that 74-50 in favor of the Michigan Wolverines. And that's a foul there for number 3, Johnson on Munger. Looks like we're going to take some free throw. Oh, no, we're not in the box yet. One more foul in. Let's see here. Tremble passes it into Munger, Munger into Church. Church passes it to Munger. Munger to Johnson. Johnson got open 3, passes it up to Church. Church also had an open 3, passes it. They're looking down low right now. They're trying to get something. Munger open for 3. She's I thought she was gonna pop it. She did not. 5 seconds left. And she just throws it right to Sellers. Sellers takes it. She passes it. The band is trying to get them to. Oh, and they actually do get her to shoot. The band was counting down the shot clock and does get them to shoot. And there's no shot clock on anymore as Deja Church will just dribble this clock out with 7 seconds left. Michigan will take this game 74-50 over the Liberty University. Yes, the Wolverines beat the Lady Flames in their first meeting in 22. Caleb Flaherty is the leading scorer for Michigan. We saw a great game today. They will against the winner of
Congratulations.
I completely agree. Munger is going to give you those points on the bench. Starting lineup, we lost last year, but Flaherty and Thelman starts this team. They both played like it. They both played great. I thought Haley Brown played very well. It was really exciting. Deja Church played well. She's a freshman. I like what sophomore. She needs to be more mature. The game needs to slow down for her. She's playing a little faster now. That'll come in time. And the player I was most surprised by, and I don't know if you'll agree with this, but Kayla Robbins played amazing. She's a sophomore this year, so we didn't see much from her. 2.8 points per game. She came in, she definitely played great. She wasn't playing role. We needed her this game, and she was there for us. So she was a big reason we got this win. Jillian Dunstan, as always, played great defense and rebounded the ball is what we need. So a great game for Michigan. Final here, 74-50. The Michigan Wolverines beating the Liberty University Lady Flames. That's all we have for you today from Crisler Center. Michigan will take on the winner of Louisville Toledo later next week. That's it from WCBN Sports. I'll leave you with a good night and go Blue.